July 24th, excuse me. All right, that concludes this hearing. Hold tight. I'm going off the record for a moment. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Deontay Perkins.
All right, 1 second. This is State of Michigan versus Deontay Perkins, case 24058312101. Today is the date set for a bond redetermination hearing. Appearances, please.
Jennifer Douglas for the people, P72748.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Perkins. Mr. Perkins, please state your full name for the record.
Deontay Deshaun Perkins.
All right, today is the date set for the bond redetermination hearing. Bond is set intentionally unaffordable. Ms. Scheib as to bond.
As to bond, he's a lifelong resident. He has 2 kids. He's self-employed doing construction. He's a high school grad. He's 32 years old. They're all allegations presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. We understand the charges and their seriousness. He will have his day in court. To my knowledge, he's not on probation or parole or nothing pending, and no prior criminal history, on the information that we have, Your Honor. He understands he needs to make it to his court dates, and given the allegations, we're respectfully asking the court to at least consider a personal bond, a high personal bond with a GPS tether and house arrest. All we have right now is the report. We know that more will come out, and he will have his day in court. He maintains his innocence, respectfully asking the court to consider a reduction in the bond. Any bond amount is unaffordable to him, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Douglas as to bond.
Your Honor, we're asking for this bond to stay the same. Your Honor, this is a situation where Mr. Perkins allegedly admitted to police that he did in fact shoot at this complaining witness. Your Honor, there were 2 witnesses to the shooting who indicate that Mr. Perkins had first come to the location to assault the complaining witness. The complaining witness apparently had intervened in a domestic violence incident. And with that involved Mr. Perkins' brother, and Mr. Perkins was apparently angry about that. Mr. Perkins allegedly also admitted to police that he had gone to the house and seen the complaining witness sleeping and punched him multiple times. And it was after this, when he was driving away with the 2 people who had also been involved, that this complaining witness threw something. The complaining witness says it was a bicycle peg. Mr. Perkins said it was a brick, but regardless, whatever was thrown, it's not a reasonable response to shoot somebody. And that's allegedly what Mr. Perkins told police he did was he stopped this car, got out the car, pulled out this gun and shot at somebody twice. And this person did in fact suffer a gunshot wound. So, Your Honor, we have concerns about the life of this complaining witness. Mr. Perkins knows where he lives. Your Honor, there's a high likelihood of conviction, seeing as how Mr. Perkins admitted to shooting at this man. And given that uh, as described in the report, what Mr. Perkins described as happening, this was not self-defense. And so, Your Honor, we have to be concerned that there was an assault followed by a shooting, and someone was in fact shot. We're asking for this bond to stay the same. Mr. Perkins does have prior convictions. He had a 2013 felon in possession and a 2021 misdemeanor purchasing a pistol without a license. So he does have prior firearm offenses, and we have concerns for the safety here. That Mr. Perkins would still have access to a firearm. He allegedly told the police he didn't know, or I shouldn't say he didn't know, but that it was a gun and he wouldn't say where it came from. We don't know where this gun is right now. So we have concerns about Mr. Perkins having access to firearms and something happening to this complaining witness.
All right, give me a minute. All right, after reviewing the investigator's report, noting the two recent gun contacts, as well as you indicated that the defendant is on probation for a felon in possession. Did I get that right, Ms. Douglas? I'm sorry, you're on mute.
No, Your Honor, I was saying he had a 2013 felon in possession and a 2021 purchasing pistol without a license.
2013 felon in possession charge?
No, I don't got no
Yes.
felonies.
That doesn't make sense. 1 second.
I don't have no felonies.
One for Judge Bryan, one for Judge.
Ms. Douglas, if you know, is that out of Wayne County?
I'd have to look again. That's what I wrote down in my notes, the two different cases. I'd have to check. I didn't write jurisdiction, but I can pull it up right quick.
Okay.
May I have a moment with my attorney, please?
Sure. Mr. Perkins, I'll put you in the room while Miss Douglas is looking up what she has to look up. Hold tight.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.